Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Rosa. Been touching the topic of gambling. How do you know if someone's gambling or has a gambling problem? Well, regularly, they're short out of money, even though they earn a wage. Um, I know a few people. I've seen it all. Having a good job, being financially stable, and being broke. uh, there's so many reasons why. It can be, a lot of bills, living more than their means. But a lot of times it can deal with gambling. Um, I've seen, and we've all heard people gambling before they even get a paycheck. By the time they get their paycheck, their earnings, it's all gone. When you see, when it comes payday, you guys have plans, or there's a bill that's need to be paid, or them asking to borrow money, there's a gambling problem. What do we do about that? We can address it. If we know in fact that is there a gambling problem and they're borrowing money off of us, even though we know they just got their earnings, if there's a way we can figure it out and help and not contribute to that gambling problem or gambling addiction, great. Another symptom of that is, having loans everywhere. Getting loans here and there all at the same time. Uh, Looking at life situations as far as circumstances, as far as how they lived before and how they're living now. These are all symptoms and signs of a gambling problem. Having loans everywhere all at the same time. Asking for money borrowed. And by the time they get a paycheck or their earnings, whatever how they get their monies, they don't have it. Something to be aware of. Something to see if we can reach out or help them get help. But that's when there's a gambling problem. Previous videos I said money missing from bank accounts. Things missing in the workplace or being an owner or homeowner, things of value missing. That's when there's a gambling problem. So, how do you identify it? How do you know? It's good to talk about it. If you don't have the answers, find somebody that can give them help, or find someone that can help you. But these are just symptoms and questions that we need to ask ourselves. Why do gamblers lose? Why is there a problem? So if we could just stay focused and be aware of these behaviors, of these addiction problems, then we can catch it at the right time before somebody loses it all. We can address it and work through it. Some of us seem like, they're living an okay life. They make enough so they can gamble that money. They make enough, they can do that, they can do this. And sometimes, most of the time, it's just all lies. There's so much in debt that they keep gambling and betting just to hopes to make something up from what they owe on one account or who they owe money to or whatever it is. Sometimes it's deeper than what we think. The problem is deeper than what we think it is. Something to think about. Thank you for your time. This is Mr. Rosa. Stay safe. Have a good day.